Models are getting ready to hit the runway with Chicago student designs at the Driehaus Awards for Fashion Excellence.
Tomorrow, fashion students from 3 local schools will showcase their best work, highlighting all aspects of fashion design for a chance to win big. Linda Yu and Tracy Tarantino join us with more.
Hi.
Welcome, Tracy. Welcome, Linda, or I should say Mom.
Yes, say Mom instead.
Say Mom.
Okay, got that.
Before we start, I feel like we have to tell everybody, if you don't know, I feel like Linda is a motherly figure to you.
Yes, I call her
Yes.
Mom. I'm lucky enough to call her Mom.
I adopted her somewhere along the way.
And you guys
She's
met at
wonderful.
ABC where you used to
Yes.
work together.
Yes, and
we
she's
do.
been a longtime mentor, and then not only that, just taught me so much, not only about work, but about life, and has basically kept
We've
me
taught each other. Okay.
Too
We really
kind.
That's
have,
what a good
right?
mom
And here's the thing I do want to add. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to keep this dream alive of being and working on local television if it
gonna
hadn't been
cry.
for her. Emotionally and financially,
I'm gonna
she's helped
cry.
me. So there we go.
gosh.
Okay,
I'm so proud of you. Very proud of you. And you
thank
too, Sarah.
Thanks, Mom. I'm the adopted daughter
Yes, now you are too.
So let's talk about this incredible, foundation and this fashion show. So how many years has it been going on?
We had, of course, a hiatus because of the pandemic, but we were at 18 years when that happened. So we've still continued, but without live production. So now we're probably in our 21st year.
Yeah, incredible.
Now, Linda, how did you get involved, and what did you like about this organization that you decided this is something I want to be a part of?
People in the financial world know the name Richard Driehaus.
Yeah.
And some people in the fashion world also because of this event. But Richard Driehaus was a man who made a huge amount of money, but he loved design of all kinds, architectural design, home design, and that included fashion design. You add to that the fact that he says, when I was young and just starting out in finance, nobody helped me. And I want to be able to help young people. And that's what he decided to do with this fashion show and competition. He could get the design students to get real world experience and then cash prizes at the end for the top 3 to start their careers. So years ago, Tracy was working on this. Somebody suggested, ask Linda Yu if she'll MC. And as I found out more about it, and we worked together more, right, it worked.
Wow.
So, and then he cared so much about this that in his will, he left funds to continue his work, and that's what we feel like we need to do because he wanted to keep on helping students.
Incredible. And Tracy, you are an award-winning fashion runway
She sure
producer.
is. She sure is.
And
Thank
so tell us, how do these fashions compare with other, fashion shows that you've been involved with?
Well, they're different. This is a unique concept unto itself. And if you don't experience this, you probably won't across the nation. It's 3 colleges and their top 5 students that are graduating and their collections that are coming out to be presented in front of judges. And then they're selected like a television show in their competition. They're selected that night, and an award is given. So, but what's interesting about all this is that, again, it's probably not done anywhere else in the country. It happens every year. He has supported the colleges department so that they can continue doing this with machinery, fabrics. There's lots of things that get down to the gray areas of how to keep this going. So we actually have 2 students that became alumni who are now in the field that we should probably mention. One of them is an Emmy Award winner, that Venezia, she's a stylist for Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, incredible.
Not too bad.
Right, and there's another young girl, and she just recently did the embroidery for Gigi Hadid's dress for the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Yes, her
And you
name is
think-
Maria Benarias.
Maria, and that's so cool. And you wonder if without some of this money, would it have happened? Could it have happened? Because people may not have the access to that.
That's exactly it, to be able to win this money and then begin their careers. It's just, it's why we're committed too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are committed to it.
And we have a couple of designs with us today, right?
We do.
Ooh, fashion show.
Yay. Let's take a
Awesome.
look
I'm
at
so
the
excited
first
to see.
model, please.
This model is Mia Hitterman. She's the designer, and her inspiration was architecture in Asia. And if you can see, there's many fans all over this dress in micro pleats. and it's done in a gorgeous pink satin. And it's a strapless dress that she created, and she's paying homage to her heritage as well.
Incredible.
Double
That's
inspiration.
So
Isn't that
beautiful.
fun?
And this will be one that we would see at the show then?
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Beautiful.
incredible.
Stunning.
One of several pieces that she created.
Oh wow! Thank you so much. How many looks does each?
5,
Okay.
up to 5.
Wow,
They do
okay.
more, but we can only really show 5 at a time.
Great. And we'll take a look at the next model, please.
The designer is Maria Barrientos.
This is adorable.
Barrientos. This is a design, and you'll pick this up right away, that's designed after her mother's garden and the golden finches that are in there. You can see the yellow and the black of a gold finch.
Yes, absolutely gorgeous.
And she also it made a strap. It's strapless and it has tulle like a ballerina.
I was going to say it was giving ballerina vibes.
Yes, it's
It
so
does.
cute.
It totally does.
Adorable.
Stunning.
Beautiful
yes.
bustier top to it.
Yeah.
Lots of
and that bodice has to be a
stays.
lot of work, right?
Lots of stays to
Yes.
get
Yes.
In and out of it.
grommet back.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
okay,
right.
and her last look. Who is the designer of this look here?
Lexi Jones. And she has done an homage to coral and coral reefs. And she loves the beauty of the aquatic sea.
Oh, wow.
So she's done it in an orange chiffon 2-piece lace set. And it's very much on trend of
Yeah,
what we see now going on with a touch of the sheer in the industry. Just a hint. And it's like, of course, at one time we would have said it was loungewear. It's not loungewear.
There's
It's
no
wear it
way,
to dinner,
yeah.
wear it everywhere now.
And the flow of that, the movement is kind of like the ocean, I would think, with the coral,
Agreed.
and then it's gorgeous.
So which one would you wear?
Oh, I
I don't think I'd fit in any of those, Linda.
We'll bring
That's
all the models
stunning.
back
Oh
out.
my
Thank you
goodness.
so much.
You
And
guys look
Okay.
gorgeous.
absolutely. And all the designers come from Columbia College Chicago, Dominican University, and School of the Art Institute of Chicago. So-
Correct.
Yes,
That's right.
We'll have so
Okay.
much fun. Please come back and visit us.
Yes. We'd
love
See
to.
your daughter. For more information, head to treehousedesign.org. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys for being here.
I love being here.
Thank you.